Okay, then I'll heal you some more. Okay,
So
then
you'll
I'll
have
heal
even
you
more
some
health.
more.
Yay.
So you'll have
So
even
it's a
more
little bit
health.
meta, but
Yay.
so it's a little meta.
So
Michael, how does invisibility work with you? So it's a little bit meta. Michael, how does invisibility work? It works really well. Some folks just don't like it. Okay, like a response concerning.
Malcolm.
Okay,
Sorry, my
like a
audio
response
went a bit
concerning.
Malcolm.
Sorry, my audio went a bit.
Malcolm.
Sorry, my audio went a bit.
Malcolm.
Sorry, my audio went a bit.
Malcolm.
Question again.
My audio went a
Getting
bit.
some really
Malcolm.
weird
Question
pickup.
again.
My audio. It's Malcolm. 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 Yeah, I think we're good now.
Okay, good.
The question is about invisibility. With how does it work with? I mean, how good of a spell is it for stealth? I mean, some folks say it's really great because it's how they play it. Really, how is invisibility, in your opinion?
Well, at the very least, it will grant you advantage on any stealth checks. Keep in mind that it is not a silent spell. So if you
Right.
like fall through a roof or something, people are going to know something's up. So you get advantage. Um, but it's a pretty good spell for stealth.
Okay, so I have that for enough to be able to get all of us basically, I believe. If we need it, it's an hour.
Nice. Would I recall any information on this Fort Davern?
Make me a history check.
History check.
First roll of the night.
Roll of the night.
A 1.
History.
Don't roll.
We had so many 20 last session. We're
That's
gonna have a bunch of ones.
16.
So many campaign-changing moments have changed due to natural 20s, which is great.
Oh.
I love it. So you do know some things about this family, Vivi, from your time that you've spent here. What you do know is, just keep me in mind. So it's the Devon castle done by the Devon clan. There are two members of the Devon family, two main members. There's William and Martha, and they live with their two children, William Jr. and Sarah. They're quite popular figures in town. They move in the right circles and at least give the outward appearance of caring about other people. But what you also know with the 16, the success of the clan, of the family clan, was really done by William's brother James. He's the real brains behind the operation. They traded in mostly spices and textiles, but they've expanded their operations recently to include magical items and causing some political ripples, like moving outside of their specialty into other areas, and that's upset a few people. And that's what you know about the Devon clan. And in terms of location, the estate. Oh, where is it? Is about. Sorry, I should have done it in black. We'll do it in red. It's about there. That building right there.
Okay. So you said it's 9 o'clock right now?
It was 9 o'clock when you entered the tavern. It's currently about midnight.
Can I spend like an hour to like check the streets, see if anyone knows about it with my background feature? Like how to like any points of weakness in their security and all that?
Okay, make an investigation check the advantage. Your DC will be lower because of your criminal contacts, but let's see how you scope out the streets.
27.
Okay. Well, what you do know about it is the building itself. Firstly, is it's got four large towers around it, and there's a keep towards the back of it, and there's a portcullis at the front of it. What you do know is the guards there are quite lazy, is what the word on the street is. And you know that, especially at this time, some of them are going to be asleep. Because guard duty is boring as hell, basically. But almost certainly the portcullis is going to be closed. And that's what you get. What was it? 27. Now you learn one more thing with that, is that they do keep guard dogs, but they're usually kept in a kennel. So it's not like they're wandering around. They're in a kennel. So yeah, that's what you know.
Okay, I'll relay that to the group. Does
So now
anyone
it's
else
about
have any
1 a.m.
prep? So are we storming this right now? Because I'm ready.
I mean, we might as well try.
Yeah, at least see where we're getting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think so. I don't see reason. You got things you want to do tomorrow, and we're all mostly good to go. So I don't see why we wouldn't.
Like, is this this is a wider building, but is it a tall building as well?
The towers would be like the equivalent of 2 stories high, as would the keep be.
Okay. So then I would suggest probably point of entry would be some place away from the towers, like out of their view.
Can't do 2 at once.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Now, one thing I will mention, Vivi said the word storm. You're in a city that's a respectable city. If you go in and massacre an entire fort, you're more than welcome to. But like the real world, there are repercussions for doing those things. So,
Well, I don't think that was your intention, was it?
Yeah, that's not what
okay, I'm just saying.
I was thinking
Okay.
figuratively.
I also wanted to be clarified on that. Yes, okay.
We're gonna fight the whole city.
Of course, right? Yeah, first session. Hello. Welcome.
Welcome to Murder Hobos.
Yeah.
Murder Hobos. Actually, we are not Murder Hobos on purpose, but it's
On
D&D, so
purpose?
it's D&D, man.
Look,
Things don't go well.
sometimes your sword slips. What can you say?
Right.
Well, and let's not forget about the necromantic scrolls, which you guys had.
Right?
I was
Hey,
justified.
Connell was definitely on the side of not murdering somebody on that one.
I
I
feel
was
like
justified.
I don't think at any point it has been an accidental sword slip. I think it's just been accidental gunshots. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, right?
I was justified with my beliefs. Don't shame me.
We're shaming.
Absolutely.
Okay, so espionage, sneaking in. I am not good at this.
Yeah, but I'll get you advantage with the invisibility. Do we want to do that now?
I
or
don't
wait
know if-
Closer?
I don't know if that's...
We have lots
I
of things we can do.
I can what can I do?
You have a lucky point, and if you need something, I can give you extra luck. But
No, I'm gonna do that thing that I keep forgetting to do on myself. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself every couple of minutes. Do I have to
Okay.
talk for that?
No,
I'll whisper
that's
it to
fine.
myself.
Okay, so the next, thing you
whisper
need to
The
confidence
next-
yourself.
Just getting in. Jeez.
she just muttering herself the whole time we're walking. Like, please don't stop. Please don't stop.
I
Yes.
know. I just thought of that. I'm like, yeah, for the first minute I'll be good at this, and then I'll immediately be back.
Right.
Okay, so feel free to add the d4 to any skill checks you've got coming up.
Just the first one. Okay. Oof.
And then
I'll
I'm
tell you what,
flipping up the.
this one might make it easier. Let me drag you across to a map.
Oh no.
This is what the keep looks like. Now, one of the things I've got to say with Roll20 is you can't really do circles for line of sight. Which is why feel free to wander around this complex, like around here, to get so you can see around it. But basically
Black for me.
here is a big
It's all
old
black
tower.
though. It's all black for me. Anyway.
The what's blocked for you?
It's all black
You're-
for me.
Oh, it's all
You're
black
at the
for
very.
Connor.
We're at the very
Oh, I
bottom.
got you now. I see it now. Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I'll drag you onto here as well. A new player. So you can just see what's happening. But this thing here isn't really here. Just pretend. So can you see the map all right?
I can see it.
Perfect. Okay. So here is a big old tower. Here is another big old tower. Here is another big old tower. Here is another big old tower. As I said, feel free to wander around the complex. It'll just help with the dynamic lighting. Here is the gate leading into it, with the portcullis lowered. And here is the main keep here, which is 2 stories high. As you'll see, it's the towers. They're like circles in World of Warcraft. Far too many angles. But as I said, that's just one of the limitations of Roll20. You can't really do circles for line of sight.
Mm. Okay, so the idea of not having a tower by us.
Get out of there.
What happened? What did you do?
I accidentally stormed the keep.
Um.
And there's this like raised walls here that you assume guards would wander along. It kind of connects the whole keep together.
So the wall at the back, is it particularly different, or is it just like weirdly shaped?
This is the keep. So this is like a 2-storied structure that rises above it. So it's just a keep with these 4 towers kind of around it. So think of this area that you're looking at, Mara, as a 2-story building.
Okay, so does it or does it not stick out that much? It does not?
Oh, it does stick out that much, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, my suggestion would be the back, because it would be harder to see then. Because that's a harder angle to see at. Right?
Yep, there are no windows along that side of the keep, in case you're interested. But it's just 2 stories straight up.
Okay, plan of not attack, plan of infiltration. What are we doing?
Is there like any underground entrances from the outside, like sewers or something?
You can make an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, that's just a 25.
Just a 25.
Yeah, you have a look around, trying to find the proverbial sewer grate that you can pop in underneath things. But you don't find anything. This place is pretty tight. You do notice the guards go across this like wall here every so often. Let's say every 10 minutes is at least one guard across these top walls that connect these towers together. No, obviously underground entrance.
So you say that? So are there guards on top of the towers, or is there like they call it parapet or anything, or is it closed off up top?
Closed off up top. The towers are sealed from the top, like with a little, stone top to them. There are some arrow slits from the towers, but they're pretty closed up.
No entrance there from the top.
There could be, but
S-
yeah.
And you said the arrow slits are closed?
There's arrow slits there. You don't see any activity, like you don't see an arrow sitting out, but there's like arrow slits all the way up and down these towers.
I could I could cast the Malcolm Hates Me spell.
What's that one?
You
Yeah,
absolutely
way more
can.
specific.
Malcolm does not hate that spell.
Way more specific than that, because it's all spells. The spells he hates are the ones he uses against us the next night, just to be clear.
I do not hate that spell. It's a useful spell. Are you indeed going to cast it?
Sure. I mean, that's extra scouting. Why not?
So, whereabouts are you going, Mara? And I'll take your token around so you can see. What are you doing? There's a portcullis in front of you. You can see bits inside of the courtyard. Would you like to go through into the courtyard for a start?
Sure.
And it's invisible. Yeah, so action, there's no limit. Okay. So, Arcane Eye goes through into here.
Oh.
And there is this guy here hovering in the corner looking cold and bored. There's this guy doing the same type of thing.
Hovering?
Just like not hovering, he's like hovering around, like not being in a particular direction.
Okay,
Not
okay,
hovering off
okay.
the ground, just yeah. And you have a peek inside here, and you see a couple of dogs. I assume this isn't going to smell. They're kind of asleep. And this little stable boy type guy, and they're quite cold. Also awake. Where would you like to go next?
I'll go up into one of the towers. There's no way for me to get into the whatever the keep is, right? Are there any
No.
windows or anything that are open?
No, there's not. And this door is locked, and your arcane eye can't actually pierce through there. There are no windows. But
Okay.
you come around.
I will.
So, which tower do you want to go, north or south?
We'll do the top one up here first.
Okay. This door is just wide enough to get through. And this is what you see. One of these guys is asleep. The other two are awake. Yeah, I guess you can go kind of back through here, underneath. So very similar thing here. Stairs going up. And around here. Same type of thing. Same type of thing over here. The only noticeable difference you found was over here. There's a trapdoor in the ground here. That's the only noticeable difference between the towers. But you scoot up, I assume, to the upper tower.
Yep.
What I might do is just drag you over to that map. And so I just got to drag your token on just a second. So you scoot up to the top of the towers. And these ones, not a lot happening up there. There's no guards there. But you scoot around through these doors, which are wide enough to get through.
I don't have vision in this map.
Oh, sorry.
For some reason.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You and your human eyes. How's that? Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah, so you scooted around here to these towers. Nothing much up there. This door is closed. You do go down the tower and come up on the other side. And you appear over here. Same thing. There's a walkway down to the lower level here. And this tower up there. And with that, you have a thorough look around with your arcane eye. And we'll return you back to the map we were before. Okay, so that's what you discover with your arcane eye.
Okay, I am just going to move myself somehow. There we go.
back.
So on the upper level, how many people were patrolling up there on top of the wall?
When you were there was 3 people happened to be patrolling. Like they went up to the upper level, went across the walkways, and that's where they were patrolling. But you do not see into this area here, and you cannot see into this area up here.
Okay. So there's 2 in the courtyard. There are 3 people in basically each tower. I know from what I saw and remember, this front one here, they were mostly asleep. This one here, I think they were also mostly asleep, but one of them might have been awake.
Yes, they seem to be all asleep in these 2 towers, but there were people awake in the other towers.
Yeah, and then there are 3 people on patrol,
Mm-hmm.
just randomly and intermittently.
Only 3.
Yeah, from what I saw.
So where are they on patrol at?
They go around kind of
Separate though, they're not together.
they didn't
were-
seem to be together, eh?
They were not together, like it wasn't a group of 3.
Those are almost asleep, not asleep. Though is that the difference?
You can make me a perception check to see how deeply, in your opinion, they were sleeping, if you like, Mara. Oh, Miss Passive Perception 27.
Sure, I can roll that for you. Ugh, I rolled an 8. That's disgusting.
Oh, life's so rough rolling an 8 and still getting 20.
Well, the ones who are asleep, they were most thoroughly asleep. It's not the type of guards you would employ if you had a castle. I don't know, not what I would anyway, to make sure they actually did their job. But these guys are slacking. That might become to your advantage.
All right.
I mean, it's possible that we could go through the back, but I don't have any vision from what's going on in there.
Why not? Can you reach it far, or
Huh?
why couldn't you see the back? You didn't see the back for some reason. Why didn't you see the back?
Because I couldn't go into the actual keep.
It's
You said there was a trap door in the
this tower.
top left one. Yeah.
Okay, and we're looking for somebody in here, right? So
Yeah,
we have no
In
idea
the
where to go to
basement.
get this guy.
he's in the
Yeah.
basement.
We know that. Okay, so we're going to that trap door probably that you saw. Would be our guess.
Yeah.
There's no stairs going down then, yeah.
Okay, so visibility on everybody, and we sneak through the front. That seems bold.
There's a portcullis that's lowered in the front.
Challenging as well.
I'm sorry, a what?
A portcullis, like a
There's
big gate that's been lowered.
Big iron gate,
Okay.
basically.
A big
Yeah.
iron gate.
I mean, of course we could raise that, but that would be loud. I've got. See, I have spells, but I have spells that I can't use too many times. Like I have a gas spell that get us in, but it's only get one of us in. I can fly up. There's an entrance to the top. Sorry, go ahead.
Does anybody have silence?
Have what?
Silence?
Silence?
No, I
Science
don't have that one.
CY? No.
I have it, but I don't have it prepped.
Can you, if you take 10 minutes, can you prep it or no? You got to do the whole night.
I gotta do a whole night. I'm not
No.
no wizard.
Yeah.
No, we went over this, remember? It takes the amount of time for the spell slot in minutes that you're replacing.
The wizard though, I'm not sure for a cleric.
No, it's for
Is
any prepared caster. Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
the rule.
Yeah, because if you do that, we can change it around. That way you can do that. It's not that problem. That makes almost any spell a ritual spell almost.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it kind of makes
Still
sense. You could change. You could spend time
Still
changing
cost
your
a
spell.
spell
But
slot though, regardless.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Preparing spell.
Well, I don't want to. Silence is an actual ritual.
It is.
But yeah.
Well, then you can use ritual, right?
The clerics don't have ritual casting.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's true.
I mean, silence is just not a cleric spell, which is probably why they have it as a ritual cast. Because, other classes can cast that spell. Where's that rule, Mr. VV?
Oh, I put it in the chat.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong chat, obviously. When you finish a long rest, preparing a new list of cleric spells requires time spent in prayer, at least 1 minute per spell level of each spell on your list.
I think. Is that not when you finish a long rest, though?
Nah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, or
I think the first sentence says
maybe.
when you finish a long rest.
But fair.
Maybe then. Maybe I'm just dumb and I can't read in real life. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, I appreciate it. If I was wrong, I definitely want to know.
Yeah,
You're supposed to be the genius.
Okay.
I
So,
Not me, the character.
is there anybody in sight from the front through the gate? Can you see anybody?
yeah, there are 2 people in the courtyard.
If they're asleep or not?
No, they are not. They are
Hmm.
doing people things in there.
People things.
Yep. They are not floating, but they are floating. If you know what I mean.
Oh,
And yes, you need a long rest to change your spells, Mara.
Okay.
so would that condition give me advantage on suggestion?
Floating or sleeping?
If they're chemically altered, would a spell advantage? Would a suggestion have an advantage?
You're more than
Chemically
welcome to
It could
try.
work easier. Yeah, so I have a suggestion. Like, if we wanted to use that one, it's just what we suggest them to do. I can get them to open the gate, but it's still gonna be loud. I mean, I don't know any way to get this gate not gonna be loud. Do we need to kind of scout the outside of the castle, this place better to find a opening that's not gonna be a gate?
I mean, I can make a door. I just don't know how loud that's gonna be.
Oh yeah, you should do that. Yeah, but you can do that. Can we do that in the corner somewhere, where it's away from the folks you saw? It's probably the best idea we've got.
Wait, is there no other point to sneak in?
Yeah, the front door feels full.
Any other doors?
There was no other doors you discovered. I mean,
No,
the
like,
ways that seem
getting-
intuitively obvious, you could get on top of the keep by scaling the back wall. You could try and get over top of one of these side walls. This would, of course, run the risk of a guard coming by and alerting the whole keep that what you're up to. Or somehow get around this portcullis.
Or Mara can open up a new door in the wall, or try to.
How would you do that, Mara?
With
Shape
stone shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we try that. So let's try Shapestone in the corner somewhere we think there's nobody there. That sounds like one of the best things we could do. I really hate the idea of going through the front door, and then without another idea, that's the best thing I've got. We can go to the roof, but as far as we can tell from here anyway, we have no idea there's anything up there, and we'll be louder on the roof, I'd imagine. It's be harder to sneak on a roof.
Okay.
But I hate the idea of the front door. So let's see if Mara's stone shape thing can work somewhere off the side a little bit. Does that work?
Yeah.
Do we have any like climbing gear or anything? Does anybody have any climbing gear?
We have fly and
I
levitate.
have fly
That is-
and I have spider climb.
I don't have levitate ready, but I have fly ready.
And I have flying boots, I guess. I guess that's
You
the
have flying
thing too.
boots. Yeah, you have flying boots. That works. I mean, we go to the top. It just doesn't. What does that do? I mean, I think it would be harder to sneak up top, and I like to know there's something up there. If I knew something's up there, I'd be happy to do that. That's why I asked about the openings. We don't see any openings or any sign there will be any openings.
If there's how many of us? 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's one mysterious being that's watching, but don't pay that in mind.
If
we have
you
a stalker.
upcast, or do you have any slots to upcast fly?
Me, yeah. But we again, what would we? We don't know there's any opening up there. That's what I was thinking a minute ago.
Yeah, there's
Well,
no
I
like
mean-
windows. It's just arrow slits, and I don't think any of us are skinny enough. And I know for sure Adamak is not getting through that.
So
I've
there's
gotta-
not any
I
like.
take offense to that.
Mhm.
By
There's
all
not
means.
any
I can
like
make you skinny.
any place to land up top,
The
and then
Mm.
after we cast fly, or after we get up there, you cast invisibility on you
Yeah, but
three, and
the
then
problem though,
spell.
the problem with visibility is your sound, and on a roof you're gonna be louder. You can't really be silent.
We could also just climb up on top of the walls. Are there any like convenient plot vines hanging about, or is it mostly
why-
just like sheer rock?
It's mostly
Why we want to
sheer
climb
rock.
though? I don't know any reason why we think that up there is any better. Unless you want to scout. Do we have your arcane eye still up, right? It lasts for a while.
I mean, what am I scouting though?
The roof. See any opening in the roof, the ceiling, anything up there. Any reason why we want to go up there?
I'm pretty sure I went up there, did I not?
Or
Uh,
if you cast,
Well, I'll tell you what. If you didn't, you can do it now, easily enough. It does last for an hour. So you
yeah.
scout above the roof. You don't notice any holes, but you do notice smoke rising from. You probably would have spotted this with your passive perception anyway, Miss 27 passive perception. But you do notice
That's probably better than I
there's
could roll for
three
perception.
three chimney stacks. They're quite skinny. None of you would fit down there easily. But they're in three corners. I'll show you the three corners. So just jumping around maps in the background.
Three what now?
here.
Corners.
I'll ping it. Just
Okay.
so right here, there's some smoke
Yeah.
rising. Right here, and right here. Not here.
that's
I don't know if this is actually drawing it. It's drawing it on my map, but not on anybody else's, I think.
Oh,
I
I see it.
can't see anything.
yeah,
Okay.
I can't see anything.
Well, we'll
I-
just deal with it. That's just so that I know in the future, I guess.
Just
Okay.
deal with it.
Um. Okay. You know, I am thinking stone shape's probably gonna be useful.
Yeah.
Connell, do you want to be like super duper ready with your sleep?
Yeah. I mean, be aware. Sleep is it. It probably only get one of them. It takes high hit points person first. I do it at a very high level though. I can do sleep at a level 5 or 6, and that should get them pretty good. So
Do I remember the layout of the people in the bedroom or in the tower?
Make a. I don't know. Do you?
No.
Okay, let's see if Mara does. Not quite sure what type of check.
Oh,
Uh,
you
what's
want
a
me to do
memory check?
intelligence?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Straight intelligence check.
No.
if you're doing guidance, or if I take choice.
Oh, yep, this is true. You have guidance, so add a d4 to that if you like. 11. So you remember where 2 of the 3 people are. Can you see that mark, Mara, on your map?
No, I'm just gonna pop my. Well, I can't pop myself in there because that's just gonna be cheating.
Okay, I'll put a
Uh,
closer walk, like 1. Oops.
Okay.
Get back over there, NPC. So 1 you think is kind of near that spot. And
Okay.
1 is near that spot. Up the top here.
Okay.
So
okay.
in your opinion, with your roll at 11, you think that spot and that spot would be bad spots to try and stone shape, if that is indeed your plan.
Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get like right into this wee little corner over here where nobody can
Yep.
see us.
I have no idea where you're at. Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah.
Okay, way up there. Okay.
Mara! Where did you
Hey,
go?
Vivi, there is a question that I should agree with you. Is there a quick way to go between pan and select on the Mac?
Pan and
Roll20?
select.
You know, in the cursor, because you got to keep moving the
Oh,
image of the map around.
I press space when, or no, I right click when I
How do you right click with
am
the
panning. I have settings for my mouse
cheater?
so that the right click is
Okay.
actually a right click.
Okay, cheater. Never mind.
What
I'm
might
using a
be-
bigger pad, so.
What might be useful to play around, Connell, is if you go to your settings tab,
Mhm.
about halfway down it says use scroll to zoom or use scroll to pan.
Mhm.
You know, I use a PC, so I right click to drag and have my mouse to
Yeah.
zoom in and out. So maybe play around
Yeah.
with that. It might help. And it's got
Yeah,
like
I'll
use
play with-
alt. So have a look. That might be helpful. But yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so you all hover around the corner.
Creepily.
I'm gonna have everybody just make a stealth check.
I'm gonna flip up my hood
Mm-hmm.
for advantage.
Okay.
26.
Oh, Mara!
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, Adamak.
Yeah, we
As long as I
doing
wasn't good
visibility
at
before we
sneaking,
go
man.
in. If you want visibility before we go in, or what?
I mean, you can't cast anything then, can you?
It's
Huh?
concentration.
If we're,
Yeah, right. Right. Well, it's not concentration, but it's also if I cast a spell, is it an attack though, or just any spell? I think any spell. Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't cast anything for a while.
Can you throw that up there for a second? Because I think as soon as
Yeah.
I cast something, I'm also visible.
All right.
I think it's just harming.
Yeah, if you
Something.
cast it before the invisibility goes up, I think you can keep concentration with wording.
I could do greater invisibility on myself, and I'm good. But that's not me.
That doesn't help any of us except
I
for
know,
you.
right? I know, right? Hang on. There
I
you
feel
go.
like it's
Good
gonna be
one.
like uber suspicious if we just like make a door though, and then suddenly they're like, "Where did this come from?" And there's like nothing there.
If yeah. Target that attack or cast a spell, it ends.
Okay, so I could cast first if you want to like.
And just kind of
I guess
follow
if
it
you
right
want
up.
to prepare
Time.
that.
Yeah, and so I'm doing it for 4 people. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's going to
Or
be.
I mean, you don't have to do me. I have
I mean,
advantage
why not though?
already. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, to give me, if you had advantage already, you might as well go give me anything. And again, it's meta about how to do it.
Yeah, but also it's like invisible. They could actually see me if I am visible. You know, it's up to you, friend.
I got you. I'll use it. What the heck? I'm actually gonna do. Oh, dang it! It'd be cool to save that spell, but
Certain
do me any good.
crossbows.
Yeah, I'm going to do invisibility then. Right after, I'm going to talk, right as soon as Mara does hers and it works. I'm assuming if I don't want to do it, it didn't work, then I will cast invisibility on the party. Basically, each person will be invisible until they.
So the plan is Mara digs a hole, and I guess as soon as you make the hole, Connell, you're going to cast invisibility on everybody.
Correct.
Wait a minute.
What? Yep. Okay.
How? I mean, I could also try doing it downwards,
Like a tunnel.
right? Instead of going
Good.
into the keep,
But how
because
much space?
I know that the door is literally right here for the.
Mm-hmm.
Downwards thing. We could just Minecraft this and just go downwards.
Do you want to bring up stone shape there, Mara, just so we can
Yeah.
any Socrates
We're gonna bypass his whole keep here. What's the distance again, dude? No more than 5 feet in any dimension.
shaped? For example, you could shape a large small passage through a wall as long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick.
Which it looks like it is less than 5 feet thick.
Mm-hmm.
5 feet's pretty dang thick.
Well, it's one way to find out, and it is a
Yep.
quick spell.
So are we going through the tunnel, or like are we going down, or are we going sideways? What are we doing?
I mean, if you go down, is it stay moved when you do it, and so you can do it twice, and kind of like almost like you're digging it, or is it like 5 and that's it? It goes back.
No,
It goes
says
back
it's
into shape.
instant.
That's 5 feet basically each time.
Hmm.
So do you have enough to go twice? You have to. We could just. Oh, you could. We're seeing a big hole in the ground, and we're going to be standing in a 5 foot hole. That's not going to get us very far.
Yeah, I do have enough to do it twice.
If you stand in a hole, feel free to make it 6 feet deep. I have no problem with that.
Okay, well that.
All right. Your choice. You get the spell. I'll follow your lead. Worst case, if you go you go diagonal down, right? Not just straight down, right?
Well, that doesn't work very well with grids.
No, but forget about the grid. Don't worry about the grid. You can do a diagonal one if you like. And the grid is just useful for combat, but
because you're trying to kind of hit that chute where the trap door is.
Yeah. Because I know it's literally right like over here.
Yeah, and we don't want to go straight down because you don't really know how deep the ground is till you get to the actual ceiling, right? Or whatever dungeon's down there. So we're trying to hit that ladder right there. Whoever ladder is in that trap door, and we could do that. It'd be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
And going 10 feet should hit it. It's, pretty close.
Oh yeah. 10
you can
feet
pretty
for
much-
sure. I could maybe even do it with 5, depending on how.
Yeah, and you could put your
Diagonal.
arcane eye theoretically on the other side of it, right there. So you're seeing it from both side angles, so you get a good aim at it. You know what I mean? Theater of the mind thing, not a roll 20 thing.
Yeah, I was just making sure it wasn't like also concentration. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. We'll try to do it diagonally, to try to see if we can hit that chute for the trap door, and yeah.
okay.
So I am not going to just cast invisibility as soon as it happens. We're going to wait and see what happens first. I don't want to trigger that. If I'm just for you guys to know, if I'm casting invisibility for all of us, it's basically a 5th level spell.
Ooh.
Because it goes up. It's one player, then up one for every person, I believe.
So, Mara, can you make me just looking at your character sheet, take you off your spells there. Can you make me just a general deception check to see how subtly? I mean, if it goes badly, people are going to hear it. So deception.
I'm going to try to use my inspiration for this.
Okay, the way I roll inspiration is you can roll, and if it sucks, you can do your inspiration as well.
Okay,
So-
okay.
So you can choose to
So
do
we'll
it
try
after
that.
the roll.
And unfortunately, we can't do we could do inspiration and then luck and then time shifts.
Yeah, no, we can
just
only
the
do one at the
I know.
Just the one.
That's just being funny or trying to be.
I feel like that's not that
appreciate
bad.
Joe.
You also guidance.
She can't
Do
do
I?
guidance while she's casting the
Yeah.
spell. This is how subtly
Yeah.
she's casting the spell.
All right, cool.
Okay, so you dig. As you said, you do have a good idea where this passageway, where this trapdoor is. And you dig a little bit and you see this stone, just shaped like Potter's clay. And Mara just pulls it aside and digs a tunnel, and it goes down and down and down. A good 5 feet deep. But you do not come across a descending tunnel or anything like that.
So either we could jump down there and try to literally dig.
So is it stone? Well, like at the end of the tunnel, what does it meet? Is it meeting with a wall, like a wall, or?
More stone.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it one more time. I'll slide partially down there, kind of wedge myself in, and then do another diagonal.
Okay, you do another diagonal, and it opens up into a descending tunnel, and there's a ladder, like on one side of the tunnel.
All right.
Okay. Looking up, the trap door, how is it latched?
It doesn't appear to be latched,
It's just open. Okay, it's just.
so I mean, you're not sure. I mean, there might be something on the other side of it, but it doesn't look locked from this side.
Yeah. Hmm.
What are you doing?
Good question.
So
Maybe
it's
I
just a
don't.
ladder going downwards?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
I
either.
will, can I shove the arcane eye down there?
You can.
I wish I had different spells. Okay.
Let me drag you across onto there. So you're sending the arcane eye. So I'm going to say all this time it's going to take another casting of arcane eye. Do you have the spell slot for it?
No. No, I
Then
won't.
no.
Okay. I will. Does anybody have anything that can close this?
Close the gap behind us.
Oh,
Closest I've got would be an illusion. It wouldn't last that long.
I mean, weren't all the people patrolling inside, not outside, so they wouldn't see this hole anyways?
I can actually, as part of Stone Shape, I can have it make, like a little openy door thing. Because it can actually have hinges and a latch.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
then you
the
could.
opening door thing.
Yep.
Well, like, so that the opening and the closing are made of stone, you know what I mean? For the little
Yeah,
tunnel.
no. It's joking
No?
with the vocabulary. Opening door thing is awesome. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, you could make a stone door effectively at the top of your hole. That's fine.
On both sides, just so that it's a little bit not so much immediately a hole at first glance.
Sure. I mean, you're cut into this descending ladder. So
Mm-hmm.
at the moment, I assume you're just peering around, wondering what to do. But let's say that the top one is
Yeah.
closed.
Okay. So I will grab onto the ladder. It doesn't seem to be trapped or anything, from what I can see. Correct?
Correct.
And I hope not. It's a ladder. It's kind of rude.
Okay. I guess I'll actually scooch my way up first. Let them know that I
How-
found the ladder downwards.
Okay. And so, Vivi, you gonna go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Oh, yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. So let me put you back there, Mara. And so Vivi, you're scooting down the ladder. Okay, let me just get you onto the right map here. You don't have vision. Let me just give you vision. Okay, so you should see a new map now. Do you see the new map?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
so what? So there's a wooden ladder against the wall. It's held in place there with an iron bracket, and it leads into a hall, like just made of mortared stone. There are 4 torches that you can see here, Vivi. And there's a room to the north. And there's a bunch of water up here. And seems to be a boat there as well.
Ooh. So I'm gonna stealth.
Okay, make me a stealth check. And are you invisible?
Did you cast
No.
invisibility? No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
24.
Okay.
So I'll head this way. Do I hear anyone?
Make a perception check.
Perception. That's not it. Sounds good to me. And I'll turn left.
Hello.
What's-
I assume you want to know what's in that room.
Oh yes. What is this?
It's on another screen, so your perception was
It's a
6.
trap.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you take a moment and try to hear something up from this water, and it doesn't look as if the water's moving at all. It's almost like as if it would be a swimming pool. It's not a swimming pool, but that's just the type of effect. It's like a room that's filled to the brim with water. The water's quite dirty, but with all these things happening, you try and listen and you hear absolutely nothing. Inside of this room, as you can probably see in there, there are 4 humanoid bodies wrapped in sheets.
Ooh.
Appetizing.
Okay. Before I take a step,
Mhm.
I'm going to just check for traps because I don't
Mhm.
want to set anything. That's a 23.
I'll
And
let you
I-
know if you find a trap.
Oh, this is just one room. Oh, this is just one room.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, well, shit. And then is this boat actually here?
Yes, that boat is actually there.
Is it only like a one-person boat?
You could fit 2 people into that boat comfortably.
Okay.
Like a prisoner and a guard.
I will cast spider climb on myself
Okay.
and then climb like the wall
Yeah, you can make your way easy enough along that wall, so yep, no problem.
there stealthily.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks for pointing that out. You do need to make me a stealth check, since you are literally climbing on a wall now. That's a different type of thing. I
Okay.
don't imagine it'll be a problem for you. But let's see what happens.
24.
24. Okay, noted. So you scoot along the wall, feeling rather cool, and who could blame you? And what you find in that room is there's a lot of water in here, and there's a sack of grain in the corner there. And as you enter stealthily, you notice some it's kind of harmless rats eating this grain. And as soon as they scatter and try and dash back into the river, or the water at least.
Yuck. Okay.
Ew.
There's nothing else of note in that room.
You can make an investigation check if you want to find out.
Okay. I will do that. 15.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing strikes you. It appears to be grain that hasn't been kept terribly well, and rats have chewed through it.
Then I will continue on.
How long does spider climb last? An hour. So it's concentration. But that's not a big deal at the moment, but we'll have you concentrating on it anyway.
Sneak, 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 sneak. That's a door.
That's a door, and it's
Do I hear
Mhm.
anyone on the other side?
make your perception check.
Reception. 20.
You put your ear against it, and you're pretty sure you can hear the sounds of water on the other side.
Okay. I'm going to just
And this
up.
here is not a door. It's a large, like, marble slab that's been lowered down.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no obvious way to move this slab here.
All right. I will continue creeping then.
Hmm.
Before I head in there, do I hear anyone on the from coming or like
From this sort of area,
anyone? Yeah.
make another perception check.
Perception 13. I'm actually going to flash of genius myself to give myself a +4 to that.
So 17. You do hear the sound of some type of writing coming from sort of this area over here. As if someone's writing. Like scratch, 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 scratch. Like with a quill on paper.
And how tall are these walls? Or yeah, how tall up is the ceiling?
It's not that tall, only about 10 feet.
Ooh, 10.
It's a
Okay.
basement, and basements don't usually have very, tall ceilings.
Then I will move here and then stick to this wall.
So you're
And I wanna
climbing along the
just-
walls? Yep.
Yeah. I want to just peek sneakily to see if I see or to see who's there.
Well, first of all, in this room, there's something quite odd. There's a statue here. Well, it's a big slab of ice, and it's not that cold in here, but there is a big slab of hot ice, taller than you are. And inside there's like a kind of like a Guy Fawkes, like the caricature of a man, like made from very simple things that definitely represents a person type shape, but made with sticks and hay and things like that. And it's literally encased in this ice.
It's just like a caricature in ice.
Yep, caricature, that's a good word for it. Yep, trapped in ice. And it's not terribly cold in here, but yet it's very definitely ice.
Interesting. I'll take a mental note of that and then I'll peek.
So you're going to have a peek
Do I have
around this corner?
Do I have to stealth for that again?
Yes. Once again, I don't think it's
Okay.
gonna matter.
20. That's fine with me.
Okay. So feel free to move your token here.
Oh.
Just
I'll
so you
peek
can
a
see in
little.
that room.
Ooh, who's
And
this
you see
guy?
someone who's got his back to you and is scribbling stuff down into some type of journal here. Hasn't appeared to have noticed you.
Do I have any idea who that is?
Not with his back to you.
Okay. Then I will I'm gonna check over here then.
Okay.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Okay. Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Ooh, okay.
So
Okay.
there's a lever there.
I'm gonna start heading back then.
Okay.
Also, I want to check those bodies before I actually go up.
You did make an investigation check before, and there's 2 males, a female, and a child.
Do any of them look like criminals?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Like that? Do one of them look like one of the people I'm looking for? Like it could be a member of the what is it? The Myriad?
Well, okay, so you take a closer look at them. They're dead. If you want to know how long they've been dead, you can make me a medicine check.
I'm not that medicine. That's an 11.
That's an 11. You're not sure. Decomposition has started. It could be a week, or it could have been a month. You're not sure. Definitely not recently dead. And you check them, and they appear to have commoners' clothes on them. So make of that what you will.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just let everyone know what I found. I found a dude and a lever that could possibly open the floodgate so we can explore more. What should we do? Should we sleep this guy? We can open it.
Can we go? Can you explain the situation again?
So I saw like a pool with some
Mhm.
gross ass water, some dead bodies. But the most important thing is it's pretty enclosed as of what I saw. And there's a like what I would assume is a floodgate at the end of the room. And then I found a lever that could possibly open it up. But also right next to that lever, some dude riding in a
And you want to open the floodgate?
yeah, to explore more.
I mean, yeah, we could probably knock him out. I don't want to like hurt him.
Oh, I was thinking Connell just makes him fall. Or how long does sleep last?
Sleep
I don't
lasts
know.
until basically until they're woken.
Okay, yeah, so I think if Connell can like make him fall asleep, I think we should be good. Since we don't want to kill anyone. Because we're being sneaky.
So sneaky.
So do you all head down into the basement?
Yep.
That's good. That makes it easier. So everybody is there. So this is should be all able to see something now.
I have no vision.
Damn humans!
Sucks to suck.
Okay, there we go.
So
Yeah, so I don't have dark vision prepared anyway. Because I didn't respect the dungeon.
The hobo ghost can't see anything.
Okay, hobo ghost can't. Alright, so what are we doing?
there's a guy over here. I don't know if you can see the pinger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's riding, but he's next to the lever that I think will open up more of this place. So I need you to make him fall asleep.
Okay. That's tricky though. Because I don't know what level to cast it at.
I mean, we could just beat him up and then make him fall asleep.
Yeah. I'm looking, hang on. Yeah. Well, once you get close to him, and then when I cast it, and I will not hit you, and come smarter than that.
Oh,
Um.
I have range, so
Well,
that's
yeah,
not-
I'm thinking.
that's not a gun. So
Okay, it's not loud.
What?
It's not loud. Well, because I'm gonna try to put him to sleep. If it didn't work, you need to get him quickly, right?
yeah.
I can open the gate, for Mage Hand.
No, but I'm just thinking it's probably gonna be loud and it will alert him.
Yeah,
He
to
might
alert
alert
anybody else
others.
around too.
What?
It can alert anybody
What
else
did you say,
around
Connell?
too. It can
Oh,
alert
he's
anybody
the
else
only
around
person
too.
I saw.
Okay. So we're hoping there's nobody else close.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and cast it. I mean, what my guess is, I don't really want to cast above level 2. I can try. I can if I need to.
I think level 2 should be fine. You don't
All
have
right,
to
I'll do
level.
that. We'll see what happens. Oh, I gotta actually roll this though. I can't just do that. All right. It's a 5d8 plus 2d8, so 78.
28.
Wow.
I'll just do it twice. I don't. I'm doing it. I'll cheat with the thing over here. So that's gonna be 20.
Ooh, that 11. That was a shocking roll to start with.
Yeah, I got a 1 in there.
2 1s and 2 2s. 3 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Yep. I
There's
can
a lot of
use
thinking over here.
temporal shift to do it again. Can I tell if you fall asleep?
Where are you casting it? How are you casting it?
That's a good
So-
question. Well, because I'm using theater of mind here. I can't see, right? So can I close over and see? Can I see him, or I'm gonna do it
Can
blindly?
Connell
Not from
climb
there.
on my back as I'm climbing the walls?
So
And then these
range,
two follow in the.
Yeah, but I can't not aim and not hit you. Is a boat right here?
Yeah, it's a boat. Yep.
That sounds dangerous. Console get the boat.
Okay.
You don't want to climb on my back?
No, I
And then
don't
I'll just
trust
for
your
a
strength.
back ride.
Don't trust
Oh
your
wait,
strength check on
Adamak
that.
can fly. I forgot.
Yeah, I can fly.
You gonna fly carry me?
I'll princess carry you over there.
This is getting better and better. Okay.
Well, I mean, you can take the boat while me and him just
Yeah, I mean that's
get
it's
over
fine. What am I doing? Am I getting the boat's gonna be louder and the thing boat's fine. I take the boat.
Adamak does his Jesus impression, just walks over the water.
Yep.
Yeah, can we theater them on the boat here? Malcolm, assume I'm in the boat.
Yep.
Okay.
So, well, how are you guiding this boat? It's got oars. You
Yeah,
rowing?
I was seeing the oars. Yeah, Mara, you getting with me? Or you staying by yourself?
No, I'll go with you.
Okay.
A mysterious ghost appears behind you to see what's happening.
Ah.
Key.
And assume
Okay, so I'm trying. Where am I going? Go ahead.
So Connell and Mara, you're in the boat. I'm assuming one of you is more or less manning the boat, and the other one is trying to keep things quiet. So let's have Connell just make a straight stealth check.
Great stealth check.
Can't really get help because Mara, let's say, is rowing.
You got this, bud.
Ooh, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. No?
Okay, so we'll see. And so Vivi can't. Are you on the roof there, Vivi?
Oh, I'm climbing like a spider.
And Adamak, you're just hovering there with your boots of flying.
Yeah.
Yep. And Mara and Connell, yes, you drag the boat up there, and you seem to think you're quiet. Let's see how quiet it turns out to be.
That's never a good sign.
So you feel
You roll
stealthy on the
perception
boat.
check. You roll perception check. What it means? Where am I going there, Vivi?
Oh, he's to the right.
To the
Over here.
right. Okay, so I
Or
want
to the
cast
left. Sorry, I don't know directions.
it. To the left, to the left, the right, to the right. I'm dancing
To
now.
the left here.
He's over here.
Okay,
Well, he
okay.
can't.
It'd be to his character's right when he's walking down the hallway. Then.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
He clearly thought that far
Alright.
ahead.
All you telling me though, so what the character's telling me is the guy down here, to the corridor to say left or right, but we're going to say over here. So I can cast sleep right here.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose. So you choose a point.
Yeah, I'll make sure that's not gonna hit me, but yeah, or any of us.
Well, why don't you drag in?
Yeah, should be fine. So right here where I can barely see, where I can see in the corner.
There's your 20-foot
Okay.
radius.
All right. Go there.
Right there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you cast the sleep spell and make a perception check, Connell. Uh, 11. Okay, thank you. So you cast sleep spell and
All right, maybe go check out and see if they're asleep.
Okay. I'll
It
sneak
may not be.
over
No, it may not be because there's a crappy roll.
You're sneaking,
there.
Vivi?
Sneak. Yes.
Mhm.
Stealth. 22.
Yet again, Vivi comes in and looks around, and the guy continues to scribble on his notebook.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah. So I can't. That's the hard part. Is it because it's so much time? I can't use Chrono Shift just to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I will look at Con, message him.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just beat the shit out of him?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah, get a Addy up there with you, and then yeah, I'll just charge you.
Alright. I gesture for Adamak to come. Be quiet.
Flying in. Be quiet. Are the winged boots quiet? Or do they make little flapping noises?
Tiny flappings.
These little tiny wings on the boots are holding up the mess at Adamak. I'm going to give you a stealth check, Adamak, but at advantage, since you're not really walking, but you still have, like, you know, bits of metal
Oh,
attached to you in various places.
Also,
20.
DM.
Look at that.
Yep.
Dang, guys.
Do I notice any casting stuff on him? Component pouch or like crystal nearby?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
No, you don't notice any spell components, any wizard's book at his side. He's dressed in very, very fine robes. And you look closely and they just appear to be robes. Like, it's not as if there's like a chainmails or anything like that underneath it. So it just appears to be wearing robes.
So I'll message to Adamak. Kill him. We're just gonna knock him out.
Okay.
And then we kill him.
No.
No, not kill him, but I'm ready to attack now.
I'll fly up behind him and bop him on the head to knock him out.
Okay, make an attack roll at advantage since he didn't see you coming, since Adamak was strangely stealthy. But you sweep in on with
What do
your
I make my
boots.
attack with?
Mhm.
Just anything?
Yeah, just use the flat of your sword.
I believe this gentleman uses a maul.
I thought he has the life seal. Oh, nice.
Why is it -2? Is this the maul?
It was
Was
broken.
flying.
It's
Ah.
actually it's +6.
Yeah, okay.
So
roll
it's a
damage.
20. 20 bludgeoning, but not to kill him.
Oh, he goes down.
Oh, okay. This poor man. Well, he's dealt with, guys.
Nice.
You should have fallen asleep.
Would have been a little more peaceful.
Right.
Can I look at what he was writing?
He was writing more or less a ledger, like a, goods sold, invoices, that type of stuff.
Okay, so it bores Adamak and he'll just leave.
Okay.
Does he have anything valuable on him?
Wow.
I just
notice-
beat this man with a hammer from behind. You're gonna loot him?
The only thing you notice in there is a staff there. It looks like quite a nice staff.
Ooh. I'll just strap it to my back then.
Okay.
And then that's the lever I was talking about. I think it opens the door right here.
So 1 second. It's got a whisper.
I can. Well, I guess we'll wait for the detect magic, and then I can open the door if you want to like go wait by it, doing your
Oh.
spider climbing thing,
Yeah, that sounds smart. Oh, jeez.
or vice versa if you want me at the door.
So,
No, I can-
just so you know that staff is magical. So
Oh,
let's check
then
it out
I'll
later.
throw it in the bag of holding then.
That works.
Okay, so Vivi, you spider climb over to the side of the gate there. Adamak, you're going to open it any second, I imagine. Where is Connor? Where is Mara?
I'm in the back
What
as usual.
door are we at?
Yeah, which way did we go? Which way they go? They
Oh.
went to the.
Over here.
How do you get way over there?
Do we get back in the boat and go over
No, no, come down and go to the right, I think. He added right here is when I say that.
there?
I'm just
Right?
opening the lever. He's waiting over the by the water.
Oh, so we are by the boat. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
gonna
wrong.
go get in the boat.
So I guess
Okay.
we're gonna stay in the boat together. All right.
Okay, so you sail across the boat, stand behind Vivi, or float behind Vivi, I guess. Adamak flips the lever, yes?
Yep.
Wait right here, and then I'll just sneak
I flip it a
so I can
switch.
peek when it opens. So you
Okay.
guys get right here, so you're not. Right.
So it takes a bit of effort, but Adamak's a big lad, and he pulls this lever, and this marble doorway opens up, and behind it is a note saying the DM quickly needs to tuck in his children, so we'll just take a break for a couple of minutes. I'll be right back, guys.
Wait, move your tokens right here.
filled in when your
So-
guys' paladin left, and then
Oh
I
yeah,
played
we lost.
Oh
Okay.
God.
because I played
Hawkeron.
2 sessions then.
Regal
Hawkeron.
/ Silas is coming back, so but it'll be a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
So he's been there. Yeah, so had a good
he'll
solid
come
party
back
for
right
a long
around
time.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of that 6th slot. But yeah. Okay,
So good.
but more importantly, Adamak.
Hi.
Hi. You put your half orc strength into it and
Yep.
pull it, and this gate opens. So let me open that gate.
And then
That's
I'm
what you
gonna
see.
sneak a peek.
Oh, feel free to sneak a peek.
Sneak, sneak. Do I hear anything coming from here?
Make a perception check.
Shit. Who? Who?
Listen closely. You don't hear anything, but I'm gonna whisper something to someone. So hold your horses right there.
Damn, it's another small room.
Okay, so you listen. You don't hear anything.
All right, then I'll sneak even more peek.
Okay.
Oh, is that real or fake?
Second. I'll tell you in 1 second.
Just imagine I sound like a little hummingbird, but it's just a big ass half orc flying through the air.
So, for one thing, you notice in here the room is quite sparse. There's a very small bed in there, small cot. And 1 moment. Yeah, you notice at the back here there is a cot, and you see this person over here trying to hide behind it. And congratulations, by the way, your first roll of the campaign was a natural 1.
With an advantage of 2.
Or
Did you
13.
notice?
And I checked that against VV's passive perception, and his passive perception is 14, I believe. Yeah, 14, so 13. It's not good enough. But you see them hiding behind there. You spot him. What do you do, VV?
Did he notice me?
No.
Okay, then
But-
I activate. Oh wait, but what?
But yeah, he hasn't appeared to have noticed you, but you assume he thinks something's up because he's hiding behind his bed.
Okay, then I activate my hat of disguise to make myself look like an old man,
Okay.
No.
and then I say, "Excuse me, hello, you there?"
Roll for attack.
What?
It's up to you.
Like I said, the old man thing never goes well.
Nope.
First-
For unarmed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I was just gonna ask for unarmed strike as a. For me, would that just be D20 plus 4?
Sure.
Yeah, that's a miss. All right,
Go to
then I
grapple the old.
So you move up here and you try and take a swipe at Vivi, but Vivi, you effortlessly duck underneath it.
And then I'm gonna pull out my gun and I'm gonna say, Stop right there, bro. And then I drop the disguise. So I'm just in full plate armor right now, head to toe. And I have my gun pointed at him. Stand against the fucking wall.
Great, he's gonna kill another person. Should we stop this?
You can't see shit.
Move against the wall.
Can we row our boat in there?
You can
Are you
row your
Riz?
boat in there. And Adamek, feel free to fly over there.
You hear the graceful fluttering of the Adamak.
Are you Riz?
Nod slowly, but definitely checking all these people out.
Okay. I'm here to save you.
Now I just look kind of confused.
He's being honest. We promise.
Fuck.
He was checking me out, okay?
Did you still have a gun pointed at me? Because
Oh, yeah.
getting real mixed messages here.
Yes. No. I lower my gun. And then I say, it's the Myriad that sent us, Malcolm?
You suspect so, yes.
I say, oh, what was her name? Elsa or something? Elsa sent me to rescue you, sir.
You were
Let's
from the
go.
Myriad.
Yes.
And I do a little thieves' cant to see if he understands it.
I don't know what you're saying, man. I'm just trying to help my brother.
Your subtle thieves' cant seems to fall on deaf ears.
So do you want to, like, not be in here anymore?
Preferably.
I mean, you can
And-
get on our boat. It might not be comfortable, but it floats.
I guess I get on the boat cautiously.
Okay.
By the way, you guys would notice that I'm not worried. Like I'm very blank faced. Like no emotion, no body language.
So you're
No
as stiff as a
equipment.
board, sitting between.
Not stiff as a board. I'm just very relaxed, but I'm not giving any like signs of worry or like any outward emotion at all.
Okay. Are you good at rowing a boat?
And he's dressed in very simple clothing. You have none of your equipment.
Will he
And I would
fit on
inquire
the boat?
about that. Have they found my equipment?
You do. Okay, got
Really looking.
question to that. Do you know who took your equipment?
I kind of gesture around to the place we're in.
Yeah, just some general
we
guards took the equipment from you when you were.
What does it look like?
Well, most of it can be replaced, but I have a very special weapon that you'd note if you'd seen it. Probably aren't seeing any other people.
What's it look like?
You know what a double-sided scimitar is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Be one of those.
Cool. No, I haven't seen it.
side question: have I seen it?
Whoa.
No. I mean,
Okay.
you had a search round in the room with the guy that Adamak pummeled. You had a search around there. You did find that magical staff, but definitely no double-edged scimitar.
I mean, like when I was upstairs with my arcane eye.
Ooh, let's have a look. So I just gotta load up this other map. I don't think you did. Let me. No, you did not. So it definitely wasn't. I mean, you pretty much searched the guard towers, and it wasn't in the guard towers.
Okay, well, I mean, I can tell you where I'm pretty sure it isn't. If that helps you any.
I mean, your best
Eliminate a
guess
few places to look.
if it is here, you suspect it's in the keep somewhere.
Hmm. And you're saying it's quite important to you?
I'm not leaving without it.
Okay, so
Well,
I will take that as
looks
a
like
yes.
we're storming the keep, guys.
What,
And I cock my gun.
not while we're down here.
I raise an eyebrow at that.
I mean,
So
can't
from
we just like invisible ourselves and just look around?
No, you guys cannot invisible yourselves. We're talking
you, Riz, was it Riz?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it? Like, are you particularly good at anything? You're particularly good at hiding?
On a good day, yeah. I'm pretty good at infiltration.
Well,
So
then how come I
so we'll
saw
wait
you right
here.
away, sir?
No, I'm thinking. So we'll wait here when he goes to get his stuff, and we'll wait for him.
Why would we wait underground? I don't want to wait underground.
Wait, we need him alive.
Oh yeah, I forgot that part.
I'm.
Did it really say alive? Technically.
Okay, we don't want to. This is not a nice
let me
thing to
check the
say in
note.
front of Riz. Riz, cover your ears.
Just trying to get out legal, you know.
I cover my ears.
Okay, well we can't. We're not gonna murk this guy. We have to like.
Well, no,
He
yeah, we
says he's
can't
not
kill
leaving
him,
without it.
but we can't let him go alone. So let's head to the thing. How is he
Mhm,
getting there?
we
Because that boat only fits two.
I just gotta say,
he is like strewn across us, awkwardly.
I could carry someone.
okay,
Nah.
I have to
It's
say,
enough to ferry people across here. You can make multiple trips on the boat. There's all sorts of ways. So if you want to get over here, it's
also,
easy enough.
I've got to say,
pretty-
we've done so well on sneaking and getting down here with minimal contact. We're gonna screw this up now, aren't we?
once we reach here, I'll hand him a dagger, so he's
Oh.
not unarmed.
Mm-hmm. So your
So I have
AC
a-
for now, at least, Riz, is this going to be your dex? So 14 is your functional armor class at the moment.
Alrighty.
And you have a dagger.
I can make use with a dagger.
Oh, it's a +1 dagger because that's the one Tack gave me before he left.
I kind of you see me flip it through my fingers a little bit, do a little twirl with it. This will do.
Cool.
Yeah, all I got is hand you his manacles. That's all I'm carrying.
Maybe
Okay.
a half-broken
Case
mall.
of ADHD happening over there.
So are we taking the slide back up, or are we going in through the keep, or?
I guess
So-
to the keep, right? Because if we go out the slide, we're outside again.
Yeah.
And gotta
So
figure out how to get
question-
back in.
Don't forget there's
Is
a
this-
ladder that leads straight up to a trapdoor above.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where we're going,
Okay.
I think.
Which might be where his equipment is.
So
I mean, have we?
I didn't see it there.
Go ahead.
is this the way out? Like, is this where I would see the ladder?
Yes. Yeah, that little trapdoor thing there is not particularly indicative, but yeah, there's a ladder that goes straight up from that trapdoor looking thing.
Is this door locked?
Nope.
I'm gonna sneak inside real quick.
Did he just disappear? Oh, he's on.
It was under tunnel. Yeah, so up here you see 4 dead bodies. Whoa.
Whoa.
So I just disappear from the party.
Yeah, sorry. Can you roll a new a character, or is you just stealthed out of the campaign?
With my dagger.
Yeah, so you see 4 dead bodies there. Mara is pretty sure he jumped into the water.
All right, I gotta do that just to see.
Um,
Nah, well.
yeah, you
Do
yeah, there's 4 dead bodies, 2 males, a female, and a child. A small.
do I recognize the child?
You take a close look at all of them, and you don't recognize any of them.
Okay, I just leave. I show back up.
Whoa!
I turn around and you're there. Oh, okay, you didn't drown.
Mara was about to jump in just to save you from drowning, but got back just in time.
You would also notice I'm completely dry. It's really weird. The water didn't cling to me.
Interesting.
Water repellent. Um,
Okay, oily man.
Oily man. That is not
So
a good
should we head up
name.
the ladder?
Even from here, you can see the ladder goes up and leads in a trapdoor with this rather odd tunnel coming at a diagonal angle. Does someone want to go up and check the door?
I do remember that there are 3 people in there. I think one of them was sleeping. I think 2 of them might be awake. If that matters to you. Riz also
How many were in there? You said?
3. But there's also
Real quick.
3 people on rotation. I am not sure about their current whereabouts.
And these 3 are right in this room.
Yeah, the one right above us. Yes, correct.
So I can just throw up a sleep. Again, why not get them all? But I see what I get of them if I do it. There's some of them are already asleep or almost asleep.
One is asleep. 2 are not asleep. That's what I remember.
All right, so I'm just gonna
Whether or not that's correct, I'm not sure.
throw a high level sleep spell in that room. You want to do that?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Go ahead.
quick question. Looking at all of you, what do I see?
Oh, that's
What
a good
am I
point.
what am I
Yeah.
looking at here?
I want you to
Nothing.
everybody describe their characters. That's an excellent
Just
idea.
stud muffins.
Adamak, stud muffin. What does Adamak look like?
Oh god, I haven't described him in so long. What do I got here? He is a
Dainty.
6'6" beefcake of a half orc. He's pretty much shirtless all the time because armor's for wimps. He's got a
drink.
greenish gray skin, glowing emerald green. They're not glowing, but they're emerald green eyes. He's got dreaded black hair that's kind of shaved on the sides. And he's just magnificent.
Vivi. And by the way, the art done by Vivi and Maru were both done by the players who play them, so they're pretty good descriptions of the character. But Vivi, why don't you explain what Vivi looks like regardless?
So Vivi's in like full plate armor. Pretty sure he said head to toe, red and black, with like, I think the bird on the symbol for the dwindling empire is a phoenix, but I'm not sure. But whatever bird that is on the chest with a gem right in the middle, and he has a gun.
I noticed that.
And human wasn't stated.
Oh yeah, human.
Yeah, and once again, the
human.
art was done by Vivi, so pretty cool, as was the art done by Mara, for Mara. So Mara, what does Mara look like?
I am human. I am pretty short. I'm just about 5'3". I'm very pale with freckles. I have blue eyes. Very long hair that's brown with a couple of white streaks in it, and it seems like I continuously get more and more white streaks as kind of time passes. Probably from stress.
That's our fault.
And I also have a tattoo of a little feather on one of the back of my hands. I
Palm
believe.
of your hand.
Palm of my hand. There we go.
No.
And Connell?
All right, Connell is he looks like an elf, and he was kind of like a tall, high elf. Except his shoulders are a little broader than usual. Than you expect from a high elf. He's a little more muscly than usual for a high elf. and he's got a very hint of a beard, which is highly unusual for a high elf. But otherwise, now he's wearing robes, carries all the stuff as you expect somebody who knows magic and deals with magic.
Okay. If I'm in simple clothes, you'd very quickly tell I'm a wood elf. Are we talking like full shirt, long sleeves, kind of simple clothes?
Just commoners' clothes, the one you'd see people wandering around in bricks and trim. So just commoners' clothes.
Okay. Sorry, Mara would probably see there's a hint of a tattoo coming up the back of my neck, but you can't really tell too much of what it is. You could probably tell it's part of a larger tattoo. About 5'8" ish, athletic body. Between slender and normal, he's not lanky, but you can definitely tell he's very agile. Well muscled, but not bulky.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's what everybody looks like. But a good question. A good question. We should have done that from the start. Yeah.
Well, there was a gun in my face. I got,
Well,
focused on the gun.
it takes you a moment to catch your breath. Okay, so you have this ladder leading up to a trap door. Is someone going up to check it out? What's going on?
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay.
So just before it goes up,
Mhm.
to Vivi know that I'm preparing. I got a sleep spell, a high one. If there's more than 2 people in there, I can try to get them. Just let me know.
Okay. So do I hear anyone there?
Well, you climb up. Make me a perception check.
17.
Okay. You climb up. You put your ear to the thing and see if you can find out what's happening. I'm going to say listening through a trapdoor, you don't really notice anything. You don't hear any signs of movement. It could be that A, they're asleep, or B, they're not moving. You don't know.
Should I open the door and peek?
You can certainly try. Going to require a sleight of hand check, though.
Sleight of hand. Ooh. Let me just see if... Okay, it works on anything. I don't have to be efficient. Okay. So then I will do that.
Yep.
And I will flash of genius myself.
Okay.
Make that 19.
Okay, so I'm just going to drag everybody up to this level. It's just easier. Since not much is going to be happening downstairs. In just a moment. Okay, so VV, you peek just through there, and this is what you see.
Are they... Oh, 2 are awake. Okay.
Yep, and this one is asleep. This one is probably more on a... There we go.
So
And
I'll let...
these guys are seated. They're not actively moving around, so they are prone. Yeah, functionally prone, but they're sitting down, just relaxing. Once again, looking bored out of their mind. And there are stairs up here, you assume, that goes to the second level of the tower.
Okay, I'm going to go back down.
Okay, so
And
I assume
speak
you
to
just
the-
go back down, but we'll keep you
Yeah.
on the snap. So you go back down, yep.
So there's 2 people awake. You can try sleeping them. Or I can hat of disguise myself, the guy that we just knocked out,
Yeah.
and then order them to get on duty.
That's so gonna go wrong.
Like you can just wait under the trapdoor to throw the spell just in case it goes wrong.
And not get you. How many both of them and not get you? As long as you're standing not
Oh,
near them.
is it random?
No, it's a 20. It was a 20-foot like range circle spirit or whatever.
And
So
it starts with the
long as you're-
lowest hit point creatures.
Well, I have 77 hit points.
Yeah, it shouldn't get you. I don't know what they got. I'm assuming you have one they do. Yeah, we can try it. What the heck, right?
Okay.
Worst case, I'll wake you up.
Do I know about like the guy they're talking about? Is that the one that put me there, or
The person they put to sleep, if you ask them about it, they describe him to you. Doesn't ring a bell. You're not sure. You don't think so though.
Go for it, Vivi. Try your thing, and
All
I guess
right.
our safe word is help. Always.
It's pineapple.
Good safe word.
Help.
Okay.
So you're using your
I-
head of disguise
How to disguise myself into that fancy man.
that Adamek knocked unconscious.
Yep.
Okay. Okay,
And
so
then
with the head
I
of disguise, it's easy enough to look like him. Okay, so you look like him.
okay. So I will open the trap door. And then I will say, "Hey, you two, what are you doing? Lazing about."
Okay. Well, the first thing they do is they immediately stand up when they see you coming through there. And you know that you need to make me a deception check.
Deception.
And can I be peeking?
5.
Or I'm listening. I'm going to do a kernel shift if it looks like they're not buying it. Can I do that?
Let me think. So
Okay.
he said something. Tell you what, you can. It's tricky. I'm going to have you make me an insight check to see how much you buy it. If you can see through it.
I hope he rolls lower because that'd be funny.
It's lower than 5.
This is
It's
not
going
it.
through. It's going slow.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. So you guys, and these guys, the first thing this guy goes over and kicks this guy.
Ah, shit.
And this guy wakes up.
Alright, so I'm going to then. Well, I wait for a keyword.
I message
say-
help.
Say, just the who are you? You're not Reginald. What's going on? And they start approaching towards you.
Who am I? Who are you to say such help things to me like
Coming your way.
that?
Going your way.
I'm just going to.
5d8.
We're going to do a straight initiative. So just
Okay,
only
fucking.
Vivi needs to roll for that. And they rolled a. Oh, did I click the right
Session's
button?
going, huh?
Is my initiative coming through? Do it that way. Aha! So they get to go first. They rush up to you. And they brandished their spear. They're gonna do it twice. Actually, 3 times with all the 3 attacks. And oh my gosh, the best roll was an 11.
Yeah.
So like,
That's a no.
stabby. It doesn't go off. So Connell, you can do your ready. I assume it was a readied action at this point. You can cast your sleep
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, so how do you type? You got to type in rolls? This is a big one.
Slash
So.
R 5d8.
Slash R, okay. Yeah, but this would be gosh, how many is this? So this is a 2nd level spell. I'm gonna do it at 4th level. So it's a 9d8.
Oh my lord.
Oh, 2nd level would be 78. So if you're casting it at 3rd level, then it would.
Casting it at 4th.
Oh, 4th. Oh, sweet Jesus, that's a lot of.
It's like
D8.
11d8.
78, oh, right.
Could I do the
11d8,
slash
okay.
R first?
11.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh yeah, sorry, that
See if
was
it works.
RNs, yeah. Just because how often do you get to roll 11d8? Whoa,
Right,
there we
there you
go,
go.
the perfect
Oh.
roll.
Oh,
Oh!
I think you rolled 22.
he rolled 22d8.
Really?
Oh.
That's hilarious. Let's try something in there.
Try again.
Typo.
Yeah, well, the 2 is close to the 1, so
Oh.
we'll forgive you.
He's over 9,000.
Oh, I got it now. Better.
Alright, that's much better. 46. So, this guard
Like, oh man, 1, 2, 3, 4 ones in there.
falls
Wow.
asleep. This guard falls asleep. What was it, 46? And this guard falls asleep.
Hey.
So, well done. So, they could have maybe got a shot in with Vivi's terrible impersonations, but they're all asleep and they'll collapse around you. Do you all approach into this room now?
If it's safe to do so.
I'm just yeah.
So I'll just drag you all in there. Feel free to reposition yourself slightly.
Nice.
I'm
Good
going
plan,
to
y'all.
sneak up.
Okay. Make me a stealth check. Let's see. Oh! Wow.
So no one knows where I'm at.
No, well,
Amara.
Mar almost
No.
does. You're passive.
Mara.
Oh.
The mist can see anything. I'm going to say Riz as well. You notice right here there is a secret door.
Oh, was there a door there the whole time?
That's okay. Good enough later to get out.
how long are these guards asleep for?
Until someone wakes them up.
Okay,
Oh,
Can
I
we
was
move them into like beds so that it's not suspicious that they're crowded around the door?
Oh yeah, that's smart. One was
if we can do
here.
that without waking them.
I would just leave alone.
Can
That's
we
a
move them
roll.
without waking them?
That's
You
a
can
roll
certainly
something,
try.
right? Yeah, I would leave
Keywords
alone.
try, and we've been rolling like shit.
Yeah, I rolled like
so-
4 ones the last time. So.
I think they're fine in their little cuddle circle on the ground.
Yeah.
They'll just think they fell asleep while on duty. They're almost asleep when we found them. So
Well, okay.
Is this a door right here?
It is.
Yeah, that's a normal door.
Oh,
Don't. There's people in the
I
courtyard,
want
though.
to put their spears against the wall though, so it doesn't look like they were attacking someone that came out of the thing.
Okay, so I say just along here with my fantastic artwork. There are 3 spears there.
so
Beautiful.
That's right there.
check this. I'm gonna investigate the door just to make sure I know how it works and to open out. It gets
What
outside.
What
what
door?
we're
I don't
seeing.
see a door.
It does open out, so it'd be like that.
It's a way to get it. And based on where we are, I can extrapolate that it gets us out. It'd be a way of getting out of here. It's a harmless roll. Dang,
You-
that's a lot of ones.
Yeah, well, it's a door. You don't know what behind the door.
All right.
Riz is listening at the other door.
I'd like to. I was
Sure,
letting
make-
everyone finish there.
Make a perception check. So you put your ear against the door. I mean, you've run this rodeo before. You're smart enough to check doors and see what's behind them, and you listen carefully and intently. You almost put a finger up to get silence from everybody else. You hear the faint sounds of barking, maybe a good 50, 60 feet away. Other than that, you don't hear anything.
You said there were arrow holes. Are there arrow holes on the inside portion of this fort tower as well as the outside?
The arrow holes that Mara saw.
Arrow
you
slits?
Also, were up the level. There's none on this level.
Okay.
But, like, if you went up the stairways, you'd see the arrow slits if you went up here. But there's none actually on this
Gotcha.
level.
I'm gonna ask. Well, where have you guys been? Like, where do we need to go search?
We-
The
came
building
through
that
this.
should
On-
be through here. I've
On the
searched
outside.
all the towers.
Where we been on the outside.
We've personally been on the outside of the keep. We've been into the basement. I used a spell to go look around the towers. The only place that I wasn't able to get into was the central building over here, which I think this is a door. Yeah.
So that door. If he's already investigated, I'm assuming I can't investigate it as well.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, what are you investigating for?
Well, just if they said that there's a door here and the keep's on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
my first question would be: does this door lead directly to the keep, or does it lead out of? Like that's what I'd want to try and figure out: is where does it lead outside of the fort, or does it lead to the adjacent keep building that they're talking about?
Make an investigation check. You try and piece together this puzzle. And you do piece together this puzzle. You remember the shape of the wall from the
Plus
outside?
10.
Yep. And from your memories from when you were first brought here from the outside, you're pretty sure it leads directly into the keep. Perhaps a secret way for people to leave the keep, perhaps a way to send reinforcements from the center of the keep. But it definitely leads in towards the keep.
Do I ascertain how to open it as well, or just that it leads to the keep?
Once both you and Mara look at it, it's easy enough to open. It's just a door that swings outwards. That was hidden in the stonework.
Can I listen against this door?
Yep. So make a perception check.
So that was an 18 for a total of 28.
Yep. You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna slowly open the door and peek in.
Door slowly creaks open, and this is what you see. It does appear to be some type of secret tunnel leading from the keep into the tower. And there's another door here. It looks like a secret door as well, but you assume it's secret from the other side. And there's no point hiding it from this side, because once you're in there, the game's up. So suspect this here as a secret door right here, but you're on the other side of a secret door, so everybody can see that.
I'm assuming you're clicking here?
Yeah, sorry, I was on the wrong level. I was on a different
level. Okay.
Yeah, but right here, sorry. Yep, right here.
I look at you all and I go, "You'll wait a moment, I'll let you know what's on the other side."
Okay.
And I'm gonna sneak into the passageway and go and listen against the other door.
Make me another perception check. Oh my goodness. Well, with your 28, it wasn't enough to get through 2 levels of secret doors, but through this one you do. And you hear heavy breathing coming from the other side, almost like labored breathing. And the sounds of somebody pacing.
Any conversation or...
You only hear the one sets of footsteps, so no sounds of conversations. But you hear one set of footsteps. You hear only the one set of footsteps, and you don't hear anybody talking. The person is breathing quite heavily, though, as if he's incredibly out of shape.
Is he walking towards the door? Or like, is he pacing north to south, east to west? Like, is he at any point in time coming right towards the door?
He appears to be pacing around the room, so sometimes it's north to south, sometimes it's east to west.
Is there a slit under the door?
No, there is not. And it is a secret door. You're on the wrong side of it, as it were. But, yeah. And you do hear the faint sound of a fire crackling as well.
So I'm going to come back to the group and relay that and tell them I think I can take him out as long as there's no one else in the room without anyone knowing.
Okay, can we clarify on what take him out means?
I just give her a look.
I make no facial response to that at all. I'm literally looking at you questioningly.
Your homie said to be discreet, so I don't think we should be killing anyone.
Oh, you meant killing? We could just knock him out. You can do that, right? It's like the same thing, but it's less hard. Because you don't press as hard with a blade.
I can probably knock him out then.
Okay.
I'm
that sounds
going
good,
to
then.
go with him as backup, though, just in case there's more.
You're horrible backup.
What do you mean I'm horrible backup?
You have a gun!
I have the lightning launchers, bro. Chill. That's the
Even
class's
worse.
T-shirt.
It's
I
the
just-
epitome of stealth.
I just look at them
Thunder is loud, not lightning.
a little concerned and say, I think I can get this one. He doesn't sound like he's in shape.
Okay, so he's not running. Okay.
I would like to sneak against the door, and when I think he's coming right by the door, I want to pop out and attempt to knock him out with a dagger, however that works.
Okay, both Vivi and Riz make me stealth checks because I imagine it's going to become relevant. I'm not sure if I should do it at disadvantage with Connell snoring in the background because it is very late now. You're pushing like 3 a.m. in the morning. It is very late. Okay, 19 and a 24. Okay, so Riz, you're in the lead there. What do you do? Oh, so you're waiting for him to what?
I'm waiting. I'm listening for when he's closest to the door, so that I have the least amount of distance to cross when I pop out and surprise him.
Okay, make me another perception check. Okay. You listen and you're pretty sure he's pacing away from you. So if there was moment to open the door, and now would be it.
Okay, so then I would take. Yep, and then I want to. And I'm going to step up and attempt to knock him out.
You guys have a surprise round. So let's see what your first attack looks like, Riz. Set the tone for the campaign, for the rest of the campaign for yourself. Da, 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 da.
I think I did that right.
Wow.
I am proficient with daggers.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
+1 dagger, so that's a 12, not an 11.
A 12.
The fact remains that you rolled a 3.
Look,
And-
you can only roll high so many times in a row before it catches up with you.
Since he
That's
was
fair.
prone, does he get advantage?
Oh, he
No.
does. He does. Yep.
Ooh.
So hopefully you don't roll 3 again.
Ah, there we go. Slightly better with an 8. But a 17 is enough to hit. So, yeah, this would technically be sneak attack as well, since you rolled at advantage.
16.
Plus
Oh,
one.
17.
Did you,
Yep, so-
did you factor your dex into that?
No, I did not. Sorry. So that would be a 21. +1 from the dagger and +4 from my dex.
And you're doing it non-lethally?
Yes.
So you see Riz sneak up behind him and get the blunt of his the blade and just clock this guy on the head. Without even noticing it, he falls to the ground in a heap.
And I'd like
We're
to
good at
catch
this,
him
not
and
killing people.
I'd like to catch him and gently set him down as to keep from a loud thump of this heavy-set dude.
Okay. And so you've run this rodeo before, so I'll let you do that without any type of check. So you just clonk him on the back of the head, he folds back into your arms, and you lower him gently to the floor and kind of put him in a almost recovery position on the floor. And
Do we see?
I'll tell you what you see in this room as well. You see... I mean, there's pretty much what you see there. There's a desk there. There's some paperwork on the desk. There's a chair. There's a cupboard here. Yeah.
I'd like
Are
to
there
check the
any
cupboard.
Valuables?
Okay. Anybody who wants to check, just make me an investigation check.
I was one away from that 20.
You find a little bit of gold. You find 2d20 worth of gold. There we go. You find 8 gold pieces.
Oh,
But you also find a ring of keys.
a ring of what?
Keys.
Oh, ring of keys.
Okay. A ring of keys. Okay. But you don't find, for example, all of your stash there, Riz.
I do or don't?
You do not. You do not.
Okay. Rinse and repeat. I'm gonna go to that next door.
Okay.
And listen.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Jesus.
You do not hear anything coming from the room.
Is the door locked?
No, it is not.
I'm going to sneak in.
This room is, as you see, there's nobody in there. Appears to be some type of waiting room. Nice bear rug on the floor, comfortable chairs. Fireplace that is still crackling.
Is everyone with us at this point, or is Connor actually asleep?
Just in the other
Connell's-
room.
Okay, the Mac and Connell are doing a bit of a dance.
Tango.
Alright, so you're checking out this door, Riz?
I am. I'm on a mission.
Give me another perception check. And you leave
Luck
me
finally ran out.
here. You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna kind of gesture everyone forward. Do I know the layout of this place? Seeing as I was on
You had
either brought through or...
you had a hood over your head when you came here, so
Okay.
opening the door.
Can I peek through the door?
You peek through the door, open it, and look in. And you see some type of dining room area. The food or whatever is gone, and these stairs lead up into the second level of the keep. Plus, there are two doors over here. There is no activity in this room. It is the middle of the night.
Is there a latching mechanism on this front double door area?
Yeah, you could open it up easy enough from the inside.
Well, no, I'm wondering, is it currently locked?
It is
Or
locked.
is there a way to...
It
Okay.
is locked.
So I just wanted to make sure somebody couldn't quickly rush in on us.
Nope, they could not. So your options are go up the stairs or these two doors here. Oh, I'm on the wrong level again.
I'm gonna...
This door or up the stairs.
Does anybody...
Connor's getting
Does
a little
any...
disorientated and starts climbing over the tables.
I make some gestures. If no one knows thieves can't, then I just look like I'm absently waving my hand around.
Yep.
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 Steve's can.
You crazy person.
What are you
I
saying?
notice this, and I kind of point at Mara and... Wait, who's over there? I point at Connor and...
Connell.
Connell and the half work, and I pointedly point at them, and I point at the door that's next to them, and then I put my fingers to my lip to like gesture quietly, and I listen against my door.
So that's a 13, or was that the last one? No, that was
That
the
was the last one.
Let's roll again. You hear two gentle snoring sounds. They sound very young, like they're not adult snores.
Okay. I don't think there's anything in the kids' room.
They have all the weapons stored in there because that's what everyone would want them to think.
I didn't hear anything at the door
I went and cast
with a 14.
Visibility?
I cast invisibility. Yeah, myself and Mara and Addie.
Okay. Is anybody checking out this room?
I'll poke my head in. I'm invisible.
Okay. So the door swings open, and this is what you see. You see two small children quietly asleep. This
Aww.
is a young male, about 9 years old. You assume it's his sister, but another 9-year-old as well.
And how do they look? Do they look like they're in good shape? I mean, is this where their beds are there? Or?
That's just
Evil?
yeah.
Huh?
You found baby Hitler. Congratulations. Moral conundrum, go. And Riz, you can't help but take a peek in. And,
Yeah, I did peek him.
And I'm not going to say it, but I assume you know who this is.
Right.
Do I need to say anything else? Do I need to whisper?
Nope.
Oh, okay, so I'll just leave it at that.
I just kind of take a long look and then shake my head and walk over to the other door.
Okay.
And then I kind of...
So, I guess make a deception check, Riz.
I mean, how often are you just staring at children?
I know.
Weirdo.
Sounds weird. You notice Riz uncharacteristically, I mean, as he said, he's kind of like a blank slate and very hard to read. Do you want to describe how he looked when he looked at the child, Riz?
It was kind of a long look, and then right at the end, you see his facial muscles get a little tight, almost like he's trying to cover some anger, and then he kind of shakes his head to snap himself out of it and goes to the other door.
Okay, I'll give you a little pat on the back as you go by me.
All right. So, listening at the door?
Did somebody else listen at the door? Because I gestured at it.
I did.
Mara did.
Didn't necessarily hear anything.
And in Mara's opinion, she did not hear anything there.
And I will stealthily peek through this door as well.
Boop. And you see this appears to be a kitchen type area. There's a fireplaces here for cooking. Some meals here that I don't know if you're coming in the daytime or the nighttime, so there's some food on here, but there's not actually food. But you do have a cursory look around, which I assume you're going to do. And
Yeah, I just kind of...
well, you don't even need to look. Stacked up in this corner is, among other things, a two-handed scimitar. And all
I
your
go
other
and grab
possessions.
it?
Yep.
I must...
Yeah, it's your stuff. So
I
it's
am
kind of like
going
you
to-
right-click on it and
Auto loot.
Yeah, auto loot. Yep, and you're instantly equipped. So all your normal stuff is there.
So you would have seen me take several minutes donning all my stuff, carefully putting my straps in place, making sure everything's very secure, not loose, dangling around. And now I am cloaked in dark, muted colors. Not like a pitch black, but like really dark grays, some lighter blacks. I have a hood over. The scimitar is securely attached to my back. It's actually decently long for my size. You would have probably expected it to be somewhere around 5 feet. It's actually almost exactly as tall as I am.
Cool.
And it's actually, is there a way to plug in art here? Because that'd be the easiest way to...
You could probably throw it in the Discord.
Yeah, Discord's
I could
easiest.
do that.
Yeah, that was very cool art, by the way. I know what this art looks like. It's pretty cool. But yeah, put it into Discord would be the easiest way.
And that is what you see, except the handle's a bit more slender and a little bit longer.
Okay. It's got like some runes and stuff on it.
Yes, and the runes would actually be there. You would see them. They probably wouldn't be glowing right this second, but they're... I don't know if his detect magic would still be going at this point.
How long does detect magic last? It's 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's been over a long time ago.
Yeah,
I think.
so it could be magical, could be not. Connell doesn't know.
Okay, then yeah, you see the runes, but they're not glowing or anything. And I step back into the main area and I say I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Okay, so if you guys just want to leave, it's going to be easy enough. You can pass through.
The front.
You can
I was
obviously
gonna go back through the hole.
Yep,
Are
so you go back through the hole and you leave. And I assume you're going to make your way back to that pub. The Fool and the Flail back in the Tangles. So you get out easily enough. Yep.
Do we have the gold that we need to get this, guys? You know,
Yeah.
5,000 gold. Okay, covered that. All right.
Because I gave them 3,000 already.
Okay, so you leave the Davern Keep. You make your way back over to the Fool and the Flail. The place is still open. Apparently, there's a lot of people who frequent this thing at odd hours. And you get back there, and the first thing you notice is Victor out on the street. He's just sitting outside.
Oh, I guess he'll say hello and ask him to call his overlords back.
Well, the guards that you contacted with, they're not there yet. But Victor is outside. I said, they kicked me out, bro. I didn't have any coin.
My God, you're the worst.
I enjoyed my ale and they kicked me out. I mean another ale, bro.
My
Well, that's
fucking
kind
God.
of rude.
I hate you so much.
Hate
Fine.
him, he's your brother.
He's allowed to hit him.
Come on, man.
I guess.
Buy me a
Okay,
beer.
let's go inside. Shit. And then I'll go inside and order him a beer.
Okay, so I'm just whispering something.
So you set him down at one of the tables?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
because he can't walk. So I guess I'll hobble over there.
At this point, I sit directly, pointedly across from him, and just stare him down.
Oh.
Okay.
Mara looks uncomfortable.
You got a
Now,
problem, Riz?
I just keep staring at him. No malice, just a very blank, pointed stare.
And Victor looks back at Riz and kind of does a classic head nod to, as homies do from across the street, just raise their head in your direction. Does Riz respond at all?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, and before I forget, it's been a long night for everybody. So everybody, including Riz as well, make me a Constitution saving throw. Alright,
Lucky
you're...
not.
Okay.
That shouldn't have the +3.
Oh wow, it was worse. I'm very tired.
Yeah, you're...
I immediately sit down and smack my face into the table we're at and go to bed.
Yep, pretty much. Mara, you have 1 level of exhaustion. Connell, you have 1 level of exhaustion. And Riz, you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh my God.
Well, you're still exhausted while you're invisible. Okay, but you have the guy said 24 hours, and you assume this is the way to meet them. But they return after maybe 6-7 o'clock in the morning, with half of you passed out. The dwarven person is surprised as these 3 figures poof, 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 into existence as Connell's either passes out onto the table or regardless, the invisibility fades. And the two gentlemen who we started this session tonight, and they return back to the inn, and they look at Riz, and they kind of shake some of you awake as well. Say, "Oi, wake up! I see you found them. So Riz, you know who to report to. She's expecting you sometime today. So, seek her out. I'm sure she has some words for you. Yeah, so there's still the small matter of the 5,000 gold pieces.
I give them. Oh wait, what?
Well, I was gonna say, can I respond in thieves can't? Where will I find her?
You can. And you get a location. I'll whisper it to you later. But
Okay.
they respond in their subtle ways, and they tell you where you can find her. Okay. So there's a small matter of the 5,000 gold pieces.
I give them 2,000 gold.
Yeah, the contract was for 5,000 gold pieces, friend.
Yeah, I gave you 3,000.
Oh, what 3,000 was that?
When I first met you, I gave you 3,000 gold.
Don't know what you're
Now
talking
I'm
about,
getting-
friend. 5,000 gold pieces.
I'm gonna pull out my gun, and then I'm not gonna point it at anyone. I'm just gonna have it out. I'm gonna say, I gave you the full payment. Now you better back the fuck up.
Okay, make an intimidation check. Just straight, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no!
Yeah,
I'll
don't
flash of genius that
Oh, sure.
just
What
to
should
make it a 10.
How many times can you flash of genius, by the way?
A number of times equal to my intelligence modifier. So I've used it twice already tonight. This will be.
Yeah, I still don't know what you're talking about, friend. I remember
All
you
right,
giving me
well,
I remember you giving me 1,000 gold pieces. So.
So I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay.
I cast a spell on him. Yep.
Modify memory.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
If I can get it to
everybody's
go.
just doing shit.
Pretty much. There it
Oh,
goes.
that's a long spell.
It
Oh,
is.
modify memory.
And let him, so that he thinks that Vivi just gave him the rest of the money right then.
Ooh, so wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
17.
Conlon short hold. I get the reference. Okay, so they got a +2 for this. Was this wisdom, right?
Okay.
Okay. Let's just roll a straight D20 here. Ooh, 10. So they fail. So what memory are you giving them?
Vivi just now gave him the money.
Them or him? There's two of them.
Vivi gave. Who's the other money to? Which one?
There's two of them that they're both kind of together. Which one?
But they
There's-
both just. Oh, so I catch on both of them. Did that work? I'll do it on one that he gave him the money when he walked in. So he knows it, but he'll tell the other guy, yeah, I've got it. So he believes he gave the money.
I also would have walked up and told them that they don't want to start trouble. I still have to go speak to her.
With all those things together. So what are you suggesting here that he's given the 3,000 or the 5,000?
The 5.
Okay. He stops for a second, says, let's put the gun down. You gave me the money. It's alright. Okay, so our business here is concluded. I guess I'll see you around. And they go about and leave. And he says to Victor, Victor, your debts are forgiven. You're a free man. You can roam anywhere. Oh, was that too soon? You can't really roam right on your stupid little scooter there, so...
Savage.
Yeah, sorry about that. Maybe visit me sometime. I'll buy you a new wheel or something for it. And then get up and leave. Okay. Well, yes.
I sit down with Victor at this point and start speaking quietly with him.
Mm-hmm.
I explained to him that the job was rigged, and I slide him 20 gold for his troubles.
Yes, yeah, thanks, man. That went quickly. Do you think you should have taken the shot? He's saying this very quietly.
I tell him that they didn't tell me the mark because they knew that I would never have taken the job to begin with.
Yeah, man, she was just a kid, right?
I nod.
So you think they were setting you up?
I don't respond to the question. I would say I'm looking like I'm thinking, but I'm probably just have a blank face.
Well, if they're setting you up, man, what are you gonna do? You gotta get the hell out of here? What? You don't want to get on their bad side.
At this, I smile slightly and I say, no, it's the other way around, sadly.
What? They're on your side?
And with that, I get up and walk away and start heading to the location.
Okay. In the meantime, Adamek, someone does in fact buy you a drink. It's just like you remember it. It's got syrup
Perfect.
in there. It's got honey in there. It's got guava and just a little bit of tamarind to give it that little bite at the end of it. And it's
Oh,
quite
yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, it is.
And Victor gets 20 gold pieces. And you're going to go after the location. Viz?
I guess I'd actually stop and ask them where I can find them first. If I need to hunt them down.
Don't hunt us. We're innocent.
Is
I'll
it
tell
for-
them the like training grounds where I'm gonna be tomorrow.
Which is over here somewhere?
Tomorrow or today?
Well, today,
Today.
yeah, I guess.
Today.
We're leaving tomorrow.
I nod and then I've
Wait,
left
before
the
you
building.
go,
I
I'm
stop.
going to say I'd like to go with you to make sure that this is actually settled. If that's all right with you.
I look him up and down and I ask if he actually knows how to use that thing and I gesture to the gun.
Yeah, of course. Of course I fucking do.
I
Well,
nod,
Long as it didn't jam.
I nod and I gesture for him to come with me and I head out.
Okay. So I guess this means skipping my training to go. Would that be right, Malcolm?
Depends how long the meeting is.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Just before you leave, though, Victor, he wants to talk to you before you go.
Okay.
He says, "Bro, what am I going to do now? Where are you guys going? Are you leaving the city? What are you doing, bro?"
We're leaving, and I suggest you go back home. You obviously can't care for yourself. You're not as strong as you thought you were. So just
that's
go
true.
home and stop making a fucking embarrassment of yourself.
Bro, you're harsh. That lady over there with the brown hair is she good at healing? Could she maybe fix my legs?
Oh yeah, we'll meet you at home so we can fix your broken legs.
Dude, I don't want to go home. I want to come
Well,
with you. Is it workable?
Set
I
as a
look at the
crowd.
party And then
Maybe-
look at him.
Mm-hmm.
And then wait, what was he saying?
Well, yeah, maybe after a few days if she's a healer, which it seems she is, maybe she could fix my legs, you know? Because, man, Rixentrum, man, is dead to me. I was literally a beggar that long ago. People I saw, they turned their noses up at me, didn't even throw me a copper piece. It's the kindness of strangers. Everybody who knew me spat near me, ignored me, even our own family, bro. I gotta get out of here.
So you're just going to, because the world was mean to you, you're going to ignore the responsibilities you were. Is that what you're telling me?
Saying fresh start.
There's nothing wrong with
Then
that.
no, there is. Because of you, I have to take your position now. So why don't you get all of the resentment and all of this frustration you're feeling and actually channel it into doing something good with the resources of family? Because right now
Legs, bro, my fucking legs. Look at them.
we're gonna fucking heal you, so chill out. Once your legs are fixed, once we help you out, I'm going to speak with father and tell him that I don't think you should be reinstated as the heir of the house, but I want you to be doing something instead of rotting away, doing nothing for this empire that we live in. Because right now you quite honestly sicken me, and I can barely even look at you.
God damn. I'm just sipping my drink, watching this.
Harsh, man. It's harsh.
Yeah, you know what else? You know what else is harsh? Getting abandoned by your parents because you don't know how to use fucking magic. So chill out. I went from nothing back to this position. So can you. And then you can use that position to actually do some help to this city.
Bro. Well, maybe once your friend, if she's nice, if she could heal my legs, then yeah, maybe I'll go back with my towel between my legs and try and do better. You're always harsh, bro, but I think you speak the truth.
All right, sounds like a plan then. Don't disappoint me.
By the way, Mara, you know you can heal his legs, but it's going to take a number of days.
Oh shit.
How many days?
Somewhere between 4 and 6. 4 of it goes well, 6 of it doesn't. I mean, his legs are a mess. It is within your power to heal them. Just not with a simple cure spell, though.
How, well, I'll figure it out, but we could probably just hire somebody to heal them too.
Yeah, true.
I mean, yeah.
Yep, that is an option. There's plenty of holy sites in here. None to the Wanderer, strangely, but, you know, all the normal Empire-approved gods.
Yeah, because I don't want to bring him with us.
So about my legs, bro. Can you heal me, miss? Come on, you do know
I mean,
Vivi,
I
right?
can.
I'm his bro, right? Help me out here.
I'm not sure if I have enough time, but what I can do is I can find somebody that I'm sure can help you within, you know, a reasonable amount of time.
Couldn't you just do it along wherever you're traveling to, and once I'm healed, I can make my way back?
Well, see, the issue is we're talking about a couple of days here.
I mean, just 5 or 6, right?
Yeah, we're thinking like a week.
So I don't. I mean,
I'm okay
one,
with
Like,
I
it.
don't really.
It's fine.
One, Connell,
I'm not.
let's say I don't want. You need traveling partners, and two, you likely wouldn't survive it.
Oh, wow. Looks as if you like Vivi a lot more than me. Well, if
Pretty
you
much.
can.
I don't know you.
I mean, if you could get me healing, that would be great. And I'll go back, Vivi. I'll talk to Dad, and this is. Let's say this has been a mistake. Trying to get this extra money was, yeah, I made some big mistakes in my life, but this pretty much tops it. I mean, look at me. Look at my legs.
Yeah, it's pretty gross, bro.
And he starts weeping. Just weeping quietly.
We're all just kicking the cripple while he's down.
Then
And
the
then-
weeping gets a bit louder and it turns into big snot running down the face type sobbing.
I will say though that before I leave this city, I'm gonna make sure you get your legs fixed, and then I'll speak with Father to reinstate your whatever standing with the family.
Oh, too soon, bro.
Oh, I meant standing like. Ooh, no pun intended.
Ow. Well,
Seems as if you wanted to go with your elf friend there to talk to someone. Maybe I'd just wait here, but you gotta buy me a beer, bro, before you go, else they're gonna kick me
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I'll buy him a beer and is this a bar or is it a inn?
It's both. It's like a second level
And
above.
I'll buy him a beer and a room to
Okay.
stay.
Also,
I'm busy. in
you
the
also
city.
saw me give him 20 gold.
No, it's okay. I'll pay for it. He's my.
He's your shitty brother. Yeah, so 2 silver pieces for a beer and a place to sleep. It says, bro, it's on the second story. Get up there.
Oh my gosh!
Can you help me out, bro?
Yeah. I'll help him
Wow.
into his room, and then I'll give the barkeep like 5 gold so that they can like do room service for him or whatever, since he can't go downstairs.
Well, it can go down the stairs, just not safely. Okay, so you give the 5 gold pieces to the dwarf. He's more than happy to wait hand and foot on this person. I mean, I often think about 1 gold piece is enough to live a life of luxury for 1 day. So 5 gold pieces is more than enough. Adamak is enjoying his syrup, honey, guava with a touch of tamarind drink. Quite enjoying it.
Hell yeah.
Riz is tapping his foot impatiently. And...
Oh, I say I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I gesture out the door and head out.
Okay, so you guys dash over there. What's Adamak? I assume you're going to continue your training.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish my drink, go to bed, and get ready to.
Go to bed.
to my
It's
training.
morning, dude.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
we're
we're
exhausted.
going straight to training. Good thing I Constitution save was good.
Yep. So once again, the next time you level up, you can take a level in fighter.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Connor, we're kind of wrapping up here. We'll get to the meeting next week. Connor, what are you up to while...
He is going to go to sleep, but as he's doing that, he's going to give some help to his friend Addie as he goes to his training with this.
Ooh, nice.
And then he's going to go to bed.
Okay. And Mara?
You guys train, I'm going to study and sleep.
I I'm assuming that I cannot stay face down onto the table for much longer. I'll pay for a room and stay there.
Okay, so a silver piece for the room. And there's one other thing. I assume someone wants to identify that staff you found.
Yes, please. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Oh yeah.
It is. I don't have a handout for it, but I'll just. Okay, it is a staff of frost. It does require attunement, and I'll just copy and paste it into the board. But the staff of frost. So that's what it does. It does require attunement by a druid. So, bottom line, it can only be attuned to by Connell.
Okay.
So it's a druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. So only Connell could use this. So there it is. Does require attunement. So where we'll pick up next week is Riz and VV are off to see the person that Riz has a contact with. And we'll sort that out next week. And I saw your whisper there, Riz. Might just quickly chat with you after the session is done, if that's right.
Okay, that's fun.
So just hold on to the line. But the rest of you, thank you very much for playing. Hope you had a good time. And I really hope you liked Victor. What a
Yeah.
great guy Victor is.
He's a blast.
Bro,
Well,
it's upstairs. That was my favorite.
Well, at least nobody shot him in the head. That's something.
Right.
Okay,
right,
so
guys. Good night.
good night. And I'll quickly touch base with Wiz.
All right.
Okay,
Good.
see you later,
Thank
everybody
you.
else.
Bye.
Have a
Our
good
hint
one,
to
everyone.
leave chat. Don't mind me.
All right. So you asked about contacts in Zadash, is that right?
Well, so I would have grown up and done all of my training in Zadash, so
Uh-huh.
I imagine that's who I typically directly report to, but I'm not really sure at this point if there would be someone past that point. Because I wrote it as I started out in Nicodranus, and then upon them realizing that they could make me an assassin, they relocated me to Zadash for my training.
Uh-huh.
And then I was under the Zadash leader, I guess, for that period of time, but I would say they probably send me all over the place at this point, but I don't know if I still report to that person, if that's the name I would bring up as an idle threat of someone that's high enough up if Iris pissed me off or something.
Yeah, so I'll come up with somebody in Zadash who is the married person. I think there is actually someone in the source book about that. But I'm going to say, since you're really much a key assassin for the entire Myriad, you would know this person, Iris, in Rexentrum here. So you know her well enough that you know where to find her, and you have enough influence within the Myriad to request a meeting for her, with her. So that's where you and Vivu were going off to meet this Iris figure, and then we'll pick it up from here. Just so I can know and prepare, what are you going to do? What's your plan?
Well, so I'm assuming that Rexcentrum's Myriad leader reached out and made a contract for me to go out, but at no point in time I ever knew that the target was a kid. And I definitely have never taken a contract on a kid.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably plenty of people in the Myriad that would do it, but I'm not one of them.
Yes,
So
and they know that.
Right, so right now I'm fairly pissed that they sent me on this contract, and I'm specifically pissed on whoever put this contract out and called me in specifically for it.
Okay.
So I wouldn't know if there's a bigger plot there, or if there's any bad blood background kind of thing, or if it was just somebody arrogant enough to think they could call me in and make me their lapdog, and that I would do it anyways.
Okay, the contract you got was via Iris, but it probably wasn't Iris herself who put out the hit. That's what you know. Iris said, "Here's a contract. Go kill this person." So it's that's what you know. Iris was definitely the intermediary. Does that make sense?
Yep, sorry, I'm just typing it out in my notes, so for
Sure.
next week it's...
Yeah, so when you approach her, you know that Iris gave you the contract. You're well enough known in the Myriad that they talk amongst each other, and they know that if you want someone killed, man, Riz is the person to do it to. Just don't send him out against children. So that's what you can approach her with. So, dude, or dudette, what the fuck? That's what you're going to say, basically, right? What the fuck?
Pretty much. I'm probably not going to go storming in there, but it's going to be a session of me figuring out how deep it goes, and then based on what I find out, my reaction to it.
Okay, cool. That gives me stuff to work with next week. All right. So what did you think?
I enjoyed it. It's a good group of guys. They like to have fun. It seemed very interesting. I was completely convinced they were in the wrong area. I was like, man, this is not... If someone told me basement, this isn't where I would be like, we must be in the wrong place.
Uh-huh.
So I did like that little surprise there.
Awesome. Okay, so take care, and we'll see you next week.
All right, I'll see you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.